everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abiola. So today's tutorial will be the sewing of our Grecian neckline. In our last tutorial we learned how to draft it and then we cut it out. So today's one will be the sewing, based on requests. People want to see the finished look of the dress, and then we promise to drop it. And before we move on, please, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly do so. It is free, and click on the notification bell so that you don't want to miss new videos once we drop it. Now let's get down to business. So I have transferred my patterns to fabric. As you can see them here, this is the center front, the side front, the center back, and the side back. For the center front, I have just two pieces, one stand for the lining and the one for the fabric. Then for the side, I have 4 pieces, 2 for fabric and 2 for lining. The back, I have 4 pieces, the same thing, fabric and lining, and the side, 4 pieces, fabric and lining. So we'll take them one after the other. And don't forget, you will add all your seam allowances while transferring to fabric. So can you see it? This is one. I'm just trying to check for the right and the wrong side. Then the side, you just work on the fabric, and then you repeat the same thing to the lining. Can you see? So the first step you need to do is to join the sides. You need to join the princess cuts. That's the first thing. Please, when joining a princess cut, starts from the down parts. Yes. So it's right side facing right side. Then after joining, I'll have something like this. So you want to take to the sewing machine and start from the down part. Just follow the curve till you get it. Same thing too to this other side. Then as for the lining, you repeat the same thing, because we want to achieve a seamless finishing. You can use any fabric of your choice, any lining of your choice. And yes, it can be padded. Yes, you can pad to give it some form of structure. Feel free to play around with it. Can you see? Now the back. We also have fabric and lining. So the sides. The same thing. Start joining from the end. I think this is the wrong side. Okay. So this can stand as a fabric in the lining. So I'll take to my sewing machine and start sewing, and I'll come back and show. Okay guys, so I have finished joining the sides. Can you see? After that I notch, so please you should do that and notch all the sides. So what I want to do next is to place my lining on it and go and turn the neckline. Can you see? But because we are going to be fixing the zipper with inseam finishing, so when turning the neckline, don't start sewing from the zipper allowance. Leave the zipper allowance and stitch the neckline. The same thing to this other side. This is my lining. Stitch just the neckline and leave the zipper allowance. Then for the for the front, I picked one to be my, and see I notch and iron with your tailor's arm. Then join the neckline, use the lining to turn it at the neckline. So after that we'll come back to this side. You know, this is the main highlight, this side, how to turn it. And let me quickly go and turn the neckline and then come and show us the next thing. Okay guys, so I have turned the neckline, as you can see. Then please, after turning the neckline, you will notch. Repeat the same thing to the back. Can you see I notch? So what we want to do now, I need our tension the most here. Yes, what we want to do now is you know, the armhole is different. The front is different from the back armhole. The front is deeper than the back. So what you want to do is flip it open like this. Then you make sure these two, the side front here, touches each other. Then you follow this curve, so on 1/2 inch. You know this is sharp, so make it sharp like that. Then you turn, you sew on 1/2 inch. Then the same thing too here. Make sure the two sides here touches each other like this, and pin down. So on 1/2 inch. When you get here, then you turn and sew it, you complete it like that. Also for the back, you repeat the same thing. You just open it up. Make sure the two sides back touches the meat like this, and you see on 1/2 inch. Then you curve your hand like this. So let me quickly go and do that and continue. Okay guys, so I thought to show us please, you can mark your seam lines. There's no crime in that. I've gotten to the sharp edge. Can you see? You just turn it and continue sewing. And when you get to the side seam here, you open up your stitch. Yes. And that's how. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have turned the armhole for both front and back. So what we want to do now is we want to join the shoulders together. So what we want to do, because we have turned the armhole, we will not be able to do our normal place it on it, and you know, we'll not be able to do our normal placement of the back on the front and join it like this because it has been sewn. So we'll use another method. And then how do we go about that? So I'll just go through the side. though it's not going to be easy, but it's possible. So I'll just push in my hand. And pick this. I will arrange it very well. Then you go and sew it down. That's all. Then repeat the same thing to the other side. All I'm trying to do, I want to align it very well. Very, very well. Okay guys, so as you can see, so we just go and sew it down on 1/2 inch. You repeat the same thing to the other side, sew it down on 1/2 inch, and you bring it out. Let me just show us. And you bring it out, and see, to have no, it's not sewn yet, to have something like this. So I'll quickly go and do that and come and show us. I've joined the shoulder, as you can see. So the next thing for us to do is to hold the sides. I'm just taking off my thread here. Is to hold the sides, and then, like I said, we are doing inseam finishing. This is the front, and these are the 2 back pieces. So right side, this is the armhole. This is the armhole for the front and for the back. You just split it like this, and stitch down your side seam allowance. Mine is 1.5. I added 1.5. So can you see, I'll just sew down my 1.5. I'll do the same thing. Let me repeat it to the other side so that we can understand better. These are the 2 sides. Fabric and lining for the fabric, for the front, and fabric and lining for the back. Can you see? So you align like this, then you hold down your side seam allowance, 1.5, 1.5, all 3 like that. So we are done, and then I'll show us the outcome of the outfits on the dress form. Okay guys, so this is the outcome of the dress, and as you can see, the neckline, which was the main highlight of this tutorial, and for the down parts, you can attach a flare to it to make it a peplum top, and attach a basic trouser to make it jumpsuit. You can attach a basic skirt, you can attach anything of your choice to the down part, and it will work your top anywhere. So guys, thank you so much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share with your loved ones.